What's up guys, Crean here from LogicLounge.com. Today I want to do a product review for you guys for something that I've personally picked up recently to try to help me with slow internet speeds when I travel. I picked up the CLEAR service, and this specifically is the CLEAR Voyager. So we're going to get into a review of this little device. Now, if you don't know what CLEAR is, it is a WiMAX service that offers internet connections over 4G to select places. Like in my area in Seattle, I was able to get this device because they do service my area. Of course, they do not service all areas with 4G, so you're pretty much locked down. They mostly piggyback off of Sprint's network. So if you have Sprint coverage in your area, you can check out their map and see if you have coverage as well, and then you can go ahead and order these devices. They have multiple different devices. They have ones that you actually plug into your computer, actually home base stations that are much bigger in size, look like routers. That can help you as well. But if you're on the go and you want to connect multiple devices, this is the thing to do it. It is the Voyager. It is a small little Wi-Fi enabled 4G receiver. It works kind of like a router, and basically it is a small mini router. And if you do have coverage where you are, you can easily connect to those awesome 4G speeds. Now, my experience with this actually wasn't the great, but the device itself, though, if you want me to review the device itself, was great. I do like it. It's got A, B, and G, I believe. It does not have N, but of course, if you don't want to connect via Wi-Fi, maybe the Wi-Fi is a little bit too clogged down, there's also a USB port. Plug it right in. Use it as a connected USB wireless device. Don't have to have any of that on. It's got an excellent administration panel. Yes, this thing has an administration panel. You can configure all the settings, set up the name of it, put it in your pocket and walk around. And it really is really small. Compared to my hand, it is a very small device, and that's nice if you're traveling a lot. And that was definitely one of the upsides when I wanted to get this, because it was small and I was able to carry it around. Now, as mentioned, it has that USB port also for charging as well. That's how you charge it. Comes with an included USB plug into the wall kind of inverter charger thing that you know what I'm talking about. It's got access lights on the front here for power, your Wi-Fi, and your 4G. It always lets you know what your strength is via 4G. You can connect 8 people up onto this device. So you can have 8 iPhones, 8 computers, a combination of iPhones, iPads, computers, what have you. You can have 8 devices connected to this, so that's very nice. Battery life is about 8 hours, so it's not great, but again, it is a small device, so there's not going to be that big of a battery in there. So you can just connect it up to your computer or any device and really keep it charged. For the most part, it was great. It gives you a, now let's move over to the service side, so I'll get into the service side. So the service, it's all right as best. It really depends where you are when looking at this service and actually using the CLEAR modem. In the administration panel of this thing, you have out of 5 little dots of signal strength. The best is 4 or 5 dots, mediums 3, and low ends 1 or 2. Now, in my area, my house where I was staying, I had 3 to 4, and if I put it in the window really good, I would get 4, and it'd be showing 4 dots out of 5, which was great. I was supposed to be getting good speeds. Now, what ended up happening is, yeah, the first day I had great speeds, what they advertised, and after that, it kind of sucked. I was at home for a week testing this service, and I had an issue where my speeds were god awful. I mean, I was rated for 6 megabits down and 1 megabit up. I was getting a half a megabit down and a 0.2 megabit up when I was looking at it. And I was confused because I had 4 out of 5 bars. I called customer service. They said everything looked okay, checked okay. They didn't really know why I was having so many issues. Now, of course, they tried to relate it to just a clogged tower, which I don't think was the case, because when I moved closer to where that perspective tower was, I actually got the speeds that I was advertised. And even then, it was slightly throttled, because I paid, when I got this, the unlimited service. It was $50 a month. You get unlimited 4G speeds. But after being able to use it at full speed, and I was really near the tower, I had full bars, and I was using it, I think I downloaded like a 2 or 3 gigabytes. After that, my speeds just cut down. I was under a meg down, under a half a meg up, and I had full signal strength everywhere I went. I didn't get it. I wasn't using it heavily, but I was using it for my job. I have to download videos, I have to upload videos, so I was using it quite frequently, maybe quite hard, but you can judge me on that. And I was pretty upset because it never got above half a meg, even though I was showing full signal strength, and it was weird. And what I ended up thinking was, maybe I'm being throttled. Maybe they're throttling me for using too much data. And of course, I mean, every company does that, but when you advertise unlimited, I wasn't that over unlimited, but when you advertise something like unlimited, you lose people when you end up not offering unlimited speeds. Sure, you can limit me after 10 gigabytes, after 5 gigabytes to something more reasonable, maybe by 1 or 2 megabits down, but a half a megabit down. Are you serious? There's something wrong. They kept saying, oh, your tower's congested. Yeah, right, my tower was congested. I don't believe you for a second. But overall, when the service worked, the service worked. When it didn't work, it didn't work. So you can kind of judge it. Depending how much you're going to use it, it'll be a great device, or it might be a horrible device. But I'm not going to put down Clear entirely, because when I was getting the speeds that I was advertised, it was great. I was working, my workflow was great. And then when it went all to crap, well, my service went to crap. But it's an amazing device nonetheless. If you're looking into the Voyager, I know they offer this with a couple different carriers too. So it may be rebranded, but if you see this small little pucky like brick thing around us, it's probably going to be the same device, just rebranded. I know that there's a service out there called Freedom Pop, which actually calls this a different device, but it is the same device, just rebranded. So this is the Clear Voyager. If you'd like to use them, like to buy them, I'll put a link down below to show it. Again, it's 4G WiMAX. Wireless, connect 8 devices, works well when it works, and I liked this device. Even though I had crappy internet service, it worked well, it got me connected, it got the job done, and that, in the end of the day, is what counts. It gets the job done. So, the Clear Voyager, check it out if you'd like to subscribe to them. I know that they have a $50 plan, which is unlimited, and a $34, $35 plan, which is, I think, a couple gigs down, and you have half the download speeds that you're rated at. And the unlimited plan, you're rated at 6 megs down. At the lower tier plan, I think you're rated at 3 megabits down, if I'm not mistaken. So check it out. You can check out Clear's website for all the technical specifications and all that fun stuff. But this has been my review and practical use and all that fun stuff that you like of the Clear Voyager. If you have any questions for me, email me, Creighton@LogicLounge.com. You can also visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, all under the username of LogicLounge. And until our next video, we'll see you guys later.